Formula One doesn't end careers with announcements. It ends them with regulation changes. And 2026 is shaping up to be the most unforgiving reset in years. Because when the rules are rewritten, excuses vanish. And when excuses vanish, drivers don't quietly drift out of the sport. They're exposed, one by one. Right now, 3 stories are unfolding across the paddock that look unrelated on the surface. Lance Stroll facing quiet scrutiny at Aston Martin, Adrian Newey reshaping another team from the shadows, and Yuki Tsunoda watching Red Bull erase him from their future without hesitation. But these are not separate stories, they are warnings. Because 2026 is forcing Formula One to choose between loyalty and performance, comfort and survival. Before we go deeper, welcome back to F1 Unpacked. If you like breakdowns that explain what's really happening behind the scenes in Formula One, make sure to like the video and subscribe now, because what's coming in 2026 will reshape careers faster than most fans expect. Let's start with Aston Martin, because this is where the pressure is about to explode. On paper, Aston Martin should feel secure, a brand new factory, unlimited ambition, Honda arriving as a works engine partner in 2026, and now Adrian Newey is taking control of the technical direction. This is supposed to be the beginning of a golden era, but here's the uncomfortable truth. When Adrian Newey joins a team, expectations don't rise gradually, they detonate. Newey doesn't build promising cars, he builds cars designed to fight for championships. And the moment that happens, the spotlight shifts from infrastructure to drivers. That's why Lance Stroll's situation is about to change completely. For most of his career, Stroll has operated in a protected environment. His father owns the team. His seat has never truly been under threat. And while Stroll has shown real ability, poles, podiums, flashes of genuine racecraft, he has never delivered sustained, title-level consistency. In the past, that didn't matter. Aston Martin was rebuilding, learning, accepting uneven results. But 2026 removes that safety net entirely.
Because when Newey designs a genuinely competitive car, there is nowhere to hide. Constructors' championships are not won with one car scoring points while the other fades into the midfield. They are won with relentless consistency from both sides of the garage. And once a team believes it can fight at the front, emotional protection disappears. Ownership does not override lap time. Family ties do not outweigh data. At the sharp end of Formula One, performance becomes the only language that matters. If that sounds harsh, look at Red Bull. Yuki Tsunoda did everything Formula One tells young drivers to do. He stayed loyal, he waited, he improved, he accepted criticism. And when his opportunity finally arrived, it lasted only weeks. A difficult car, a brutal comparison to Max Verstappen, a handful of poor weekends, and suddenly his future evaporated. Demoted, replaced, moved aside without ceremony. Red Bull didn't hesitate, because in modern Formula One, patience is no longer a luxury teams can afford. Tsunoda's fall wasn't personal, it was procedural, and that's what makes it terrifying. Loyalty did not save him. History did not save him. Potential did not save him. When the performance gap appeared at the worst possible moment, the system moved on instantly. That's not cruelty, that's survival. And it's the exact same pressure Lance Stroll is about to face if Aston Martin's 2026 car delivers. Now add Adrian Newey back into this equation and everything accelerates. Newey does not design cars around comfort. He designs cars around theoretical maximum performance. His cars expose drivers. If one driver extracts the potential and the other doesn't, the data is ruthless. There are no narratives to hide behind, no excuses about adaptation, just lap time, consistency, and confidence under pressure. That's why rival teams are quietly watching Aston Martin's development with unease. Not because of hype, but because Newey has a long history of turning good drivers into liabilities overnight. This is where the stories collide. Because if Aston Martin produces a genuinely competitive car early in 2026, every underperforming driver becomes a problem immediately, including Lance Stroll. And when that happens, the driver market doesn't wait politely. It moves fast. Names written off start resurfacing. Drivers who were dropped but not defeated. Drivers like Yuki Tsunoda.
Formula One has a very short memory when performance returns. Alex Albon is proof of that. Once discarded, now respected. Chaos creates opportunity, and 2026 will bring chaos in bulk. New regulations always do. Some teams will misread them, some will overreach, some will get it terrifyingly right. And when that happens, contracts become flexible, clauses get activated, and loyalty gets tested under real pressure. Honda's role here cannot be ignored. Honda is returning as a full works partner with Aston Martin, and history shows Honda pays close attention to its drivers. That doesn't guarantee seats, but it creates influence, it creates conversations, and in Formula One, conversations turn into opportunities when performance aligns. If Aston Martin needs a driver who can extract a difficult, high-potential car, the market suddenly looks very different.
What makes 2026 uniquely ruthless is timing. There will be no grace period, no development year. Teams will know within 5 races whether they are contenders or pretenders. And once that realization hits, decisions will come quickly. Drivers who don't deliver will be seen as obstacles. Drivers who were once discarded will suddenly look valuable again. This is why the idea of a safe seat is a myth. Lance Stroll's seat looks secure today. Tsunoda once did too. Formula One does not reward comfort. It rewards adaptation under extreme pressure. And 2026 will punish anyone who cannot evolve fast enough, regardless of name, backing, or history. So this isn't just about one driver, or one team, or one regulation change. This is about a sport becoming more ruthless than ever. A sport where money, loyalty, and reputation only matter until the stopwatch disagrees. Careers will be redefined, reputations will be rewritten, and some drivers will disappear far faster than anyone expects. And before we wrap this up, if you enjoy this kind of deep, no-hype Formula One analysis, make sure to like the video and subscribe to F1 Unpacked, because 2026 is going to give us a lot more stories like this. The real question isn't whether seats will change, it's whose career breaks first when the pressure hits. Because in 2026, Formula One will not wait. It never does. So let me know what you think. Is Lance Stroll truly safe when Aston Martin becomes a frontrunner? Does Yuki Tsunoda deserve another chance when chaos reshapes the grid? And when Adrian Newey's car finally hits the track, who gets exposed first? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this story is only just beginning.